Good evening, everybody. Lisa here with, in my opinion, the best skincare routine to reset your skin. And I feel like you're at the spa, but you're doing it from the comfort of your own home. So I'm coming to you guys from the comfort of my bathroom. So we will see what type of craziness, if the computer falls, if I get it wet, you know. So I'm going to get started. You guys are just going to literally see me do this. I'm going to get started with my oil-free eye makeup remover to take off all of those, the grime and my makeup. So let me know where you guys are tuning in from. But as you guys see, that's the amount of wiggling I do. You just get it down deep in the root and boom, it comes off that simple, because we do not want to rub our eye area. When we rub our eye area, we're creating all these little micro tears that are going to turn into wrinkles. And I don't know about you, but I'm not about the wrinkles. Okay, so super straightforward. And then I take off my eyebrows with my oil-free eye makeup remover, because that gets them off best, because I do use brow tint, so now you can see how thin my brows are. And then you can absolutely use eye makeup remover to do that removal of that first layer of makeup, but I'm going to use the micellar water because I feel like it does a great job with makeup. And that's really just helping picking up. The way the micellar the water actually works is it's like a little ionized magnet, so you guys can see. Definitely had some makeup on today. And what I love about this routine, as you guys see me go through it, you will see my skin change. Right before your very eyes, you will get to see my skin change. All right, so let's get started with it. In terms of the routine, we call this a hydra session. And we're going to do a lot of deep exfoliation, declog the pores, and then we're going to nourish so that when we sleep, our body can actually repair itself. So I'm going to start with our Voluform Foaming Cleanser. Why do I love this the most? And that is because it actually helps increase the hyaluronic acid of your skin naturally. Okay, so I'm just going to get a little water here on the face, because I think that's the best way to get started with the cleanser. And what I like to do with this Voluform cleanser is, once I kind of get it going, you'll see it foams up pretty well. And then I will actually use our Skinvigorate cleansing brush, because that is going to help suds it up even more. So I'm going to keep throwing stuff to the side and we'll see what falls by the end. Because if you guys know me when I do my lives, it's always like a hot mess. But sometimes I feel like that's why you tune in. You never know what I'm going to do. So this is going to help push the cleanser into the pores, so it can actually get more of that makeup and dirt and grime, anything left over. But the cleanser can now actually work on the skin instead of removing the makeup. So I'm going to do this pretty quick, and I'm going to show you a trick when you do this treatment. Okay, see, look, I still have makeup on my brush, even though I did the micellar water. Lets you know how important it is to truly and really do that double cleanse. So now I'm going to go right in with my microdermabrasion. Could you wash off your cleanser? Absolutely. I'm just going to go right in with it on top, because my little liquid sand will penetrate the foaming cleanser. And it feels like all these little granulars will definitely like exfoliate the skin, which is what this is. It is the same crystals if you're in the dermatologist's office, except you have a lot more control because it's an at-home treatment, okay? So they're not getting busted on your face with all this force. This liquid sand, the microdermabrasion refine, is physically exfoliating your skin. So you guys can see that it's physically exfoliating my skin. I'm going to put you on mute just because I'm going to turn the water on, and I'm going to rinse off the face and try not to get my computer wet. We'll see how many of you guys think I can Okay, so I'm back. I only got my computer a little wet. I mean, like, so I got my computer a little bit wet, obviously, because it's me we're talking about. And I swear, that's why you guys tune in. Okay, so now I'm going to do the declogging of the pores. And this is our charcoal mask. I'm going to apply it with an applicator just because it's going to be a little easier for me. You know, like maybe one day I'll figure out how to do all this live virtual stuff and have it all so like no crazy things happen. But would you guys want to watch it? Because I swear like half the fun is watching me do crazy things. Like try and smooth this by using just the camera. And you'd think after a couple of years of doing things in the camera, get better. Okay, so let's talk about the charcoal mask. I love the fact that it's a rinse off and not a peel off because that's healthier for our skin. I love the fact that the activated charcoal can hold 4 times its weight in impurities. And you'll definitely see that working on me. And then I love the fact that it smells delicious because it's got a little mint in it. And it also has navy bean extract. So if you were not aware, navy bean extract is actually a great thing to even skin texture. Even skin tone. Okay, so it will help lighten darker spots. And Mary Kay was the one who has the patent on that. So I love that. So let's talk a little bit about where this comes from in terms of the line. This charcoal mask that is now declogging my pores comes from our Clear Proof line, which is focused on acne-prone skin. So it does have a small amount of salicylic acid in it, but it is gentle enough for all skin types to use as frequently as every other day. And that means if you're not doing any other type of treatment. Now, normally I would not put the charcoal mask on after the microdermabrasion, the physical exfoliation we did. But because we're doing a treatment that you don't do every day, that you're doing just about once a month, maybe once every other month as your skin gets more tolerable of it, you can, this is basically just the layering process, okay? So I love the fact that Mary Kay allows us to pick and choose and use products from different lines together. I will tell you when Mary Kay gives us information about like don't use this and this, like you don't normally do a physical or chemical exfoliation the same time you're using a retinol, because if you do that over and over again, you're putting too many things laying on your skin, okay? And that's going to eventually give way to some overuse, okay? So this is really working. It's going to work on my nose and my upper part of my cheeks to attach to the oil that's trapped in my pores. And then you're going to see those pores get super, super dark. And if you see a part of my face that's going to get white, that's where the activated charcoal is attaching itself to bacteria to pull it out of your skin. So one of the favorite things about this mask is you can actually see it work. Okay, definitely that. As it works and as it dries, you will definitely see it get lighter. You will see it get you'll feel it get drier and tighter, but that's absolutely normal, okay? So you don't have to stress out about that. And when you do use this, you can use it for 10 to 20 minutes. When you put it on, you can leave it on for 10 to 20 minutes. And then we're going to rinse it off instead of peel it off, which is amazing, okay? So I absolutely love that. And just so you guys, if you guys don't know, we are in the 60th anniversary of Mary Kay. So I want to share with you some awesome, we call them pride points with Mary Kay. And this is letting you know why we think our company is so amazing and what we've done throughout.
We're doing something more important, in my opinion, than selling cosmetics. We're helping people to change their lives.
At the very heart of Mary Kay is a calling to make the world a better place.
60 years after our founding, that heartbeat is stronger
than ever. It is truly a remarkable story how we got here.
In 1963, my grandmother created an opportunity for women to own their futures. Enriching women's lives is the mission. We have a purpose here.
The company gives back. It stays true to Mary Kay Ash's devotion to family and supporting women. Since 1996, Mary Kay and its charities have given more than $200 million worldwide to groups focused on helping women, children, and the environment.
Mary Kay's dedication to make things better goes beyond geographical borders. The company has planted more than 1 million trees around the world. Our global manufacturing facility has achieved zero landfill status. It's powered by 100% renewable energy, and we produce more than 1 million products there every single day.
We push the boundaries of product innovation here every day. Mary Kay holds more than 1,600 patents. That reflects our passion for creating high-quality products people love and trust.
We are continuing Mary Kay Ash's vision. We are supporting the independent beauty consultants and a business opportunity that changes lives.
I feel inspired every day that we have empowered women in more than 35 countries to run their own businesses. The opportunity helps enrich their lives and the lives of the people around them.
The opportunity is truly unparalleled. It was created by a woman in 1963 when there were hardly any opportunities for women. This community of women supporting women has made us one of the largest beauty brands in the world.
I know our mission will never change. Mary Kay was created by a woman to empower women. I'm excited to see how it enriches women's lives in the next 60 years.
60 years.
60 years.
All right. I absolutely love the fact that we have so many pride points. Some of my biggest ones are the zero landfill status, and that we do give back to organizations that fight to end cancers that affect women and keep doors open to domestic violence shelters, because those are things that everybody can stand behind. Okay, so I'm going to get up close and personal. You guys are seeing it definitely dry, and that's the lighter shade. And then you can definitely see, let's see if I can get close enough for you guys can start to see my pores coming out. I have that big one right there. I have a couple here that you're starting to see where it really attracts the oil. Okay, so for the sake of time, I'm gonna just literally rinse this off, and I'm gonna use a wet cloth first so you guys can see how quick it comes off or how easy it comes off, and then we'll move on to the next one. Okay. So you can see just like that, which is awesome because you don't want to be tugging or pulling at your skin. So I love the fact that our products are definitely made in mind of what's going to be best for our skin and not causing any additional damage. Okay, so you can see that that's literally just like one, not even super wet because I'm not even dripping down my face. Right, but this is how easy the charcoal mask comes off. Let me grab another one so I can finish wiping that off without getting water all over my computer. So I love the charcoal mask. If you love the charcoal mask, put in the comments if you're like, I haven't tried the charcoal mask, but I would definitely love to declog my pores and get all that gunk out, extra oil, kill some bacteria. So if you guys saw me at the beginning, you can already see my skin is brighter. And I'm telling you, that's just from the simple exfoliation that we've done. And now we have cleaned out the pores. So we are going to move on to our next step of exfoliation. Okay, so we're going to actually multitask get multiple products on here at the same time. So the first thing I'm going to do is put on my hydrogel eye patches. So this is technically part of the nourishing, or the second part of the deep hydra session. But I'm going to put them on now because they're going to act like little buffers. If I can open it. Little buffers. So it has a nice like vacuum sealed, so they stay nice and fresh. Little buffer for the Revealing Radiance facial peel. So I'm going to get... This one has a lot of extra gooey in it, and I love it. So these hydrogel eye patches are Korean beauty technology, and they are specifically designed to deliver a ton of hydration to the under eye area. So I'm going to get this where I put the skinny end close to the tear duct, and then the wider end, you guys see this, how wide it goes, towards the outer part, because we want to get all these little crow's feet here, you know, that might be starting. Okay, and let me get the next one for the other side. So in this container comes 30 pairs, so that's technically 60 patches, because I can multiply by 2. That's what happens when you have a college degree. Okay, and I'm putting this one right up there. I love the fact that they really do stay on. The first couple ones in the container like have so much extra little gooiness, which is great. Okay, and you can actually keep these in the refrigerator to give yourself a little added like depuffing or soothing, whether you do these in the morning or at night. Okay, so we're going to have the eye patches on. Now I'm going to put on our Revealing Radiance facial peel. This is a glycolic acid facial peel that is an exfoliator. And I know you're like, Lisa, didn't we just exfoliate? We did exfoliate. Okay, so we did a physical exfoliation, but I like to layer the products like this to get a serious result. So again, I don't need to put it over where the eye patches are because it's helping make sure I'm not getting it too close to my eyes. But what the chemical exfoliation can do is it gets deeper. It definitely gets deeper into the skin layers, and it's helping to release those bonds in between healthy skin cells and dead skin cells. So the dead skin cells, I like to say, are like little shriveled up grapes, so raisins, whereas the healthy skin cells are nice big grapes. So when we have nice big grapes together, our surface looks pretty taut. But when we have a raisin in the middle, it kind of shrinks everything down, and it helps kind of create that unevenness or wrinkles or sagginess to the skin. Okay, so we're definitely not about that. So this is going to help buoy all of those healthy grape skin cells that come to the surface faster, okay? And great exfoliation helps actually your skin turn over the skin cells faster. So you leave this on for about 10 minutes. What I love about it is I feel it working because I feel a gentle tingling, not anything crazy. So if you do feel a tingling, know that's absolutely normal, okay? And all that's doing is those bonds breaking down, okay? So definitely love it. Now, I'm going to have to go back to the eye patches. I have them here. You can put the eye patches here one night. You can put the eye patches here. Okay, all those places with the extra hydration, that extra plumpness is going to help the skin. So this doesn't really fully dry on the skin, but it again is another one of our rinse offs, okay? So all you're going to do is rinse it off after the 10 minutes, okay? So while we are waiting for the mask to do its job, I'm going to do our last bit of exfoliation, and that is with our Satin Lips lip scrub. I love a good lip scrub. I mean, I don't know why. I always thought like once I moved out of Massachusetts and was here in South Florida, I would not have dry lips. Joke was on me because I think it's sitting in front of the air conditioning vent when you're driving, or just it's like a constant flow of air every place because the air conditioner. And that air can dry out the lips pretty quick. And when we remove the moisture, that's when we get the dead skin floating to the surface. And it doesn't look pretty when you're trying to put on a lipstick, especially a super matte lipstick. You want to make sure you have the very exfoliated lips. This tastes delicious because of the sugar. Okay, and I'm not like man scrubbing. I'm just doing light, gentle buffing. So go ahead and drop in the comments if you love a good lip scrub and any questions that you guys have. Awesome. Yeah, I love the eye makeup remover and micellar water. It's super easy regimen to just get simple like cleansing out of the way first. And I like to do that sometimes like on my way home from something. Okay, so we're gonna pretend again 10 minutes are up for the sake of time. Okay, so I am going to peel these off. These are one-time use. I've had somebody ask me before, like, can we reuse them? No, they are one-time. They are one-time use. Okay. So I'm just going to rinse real quick. So I'll mute you guys for a second so you don't hear all the running water. Okay, I feel like I should get a award simply because today, doing this next to the sink, I did not trash my computer, and you guys know how clumsy I am with everything. So I think I should get a win for that. Okay, so since we exfoliated our lips, I'm going to go right in with the Satin Lips Shea Butter Balm. Get some hydration on these suckers. This is great if you always have like a photo shoot or you're getting your picture taken the next day. Definitely do satin lips the night before. It'll make a huge difference. Okay, so we are finally done. Oh my gosh, do you guys see how much brighter my skin is from the beginning? And that's in my dying little ring light. Because again, this is me we're talking about. Always something going not as anticipated, but we will power through. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to move on to the nourishing part of our evening. Now, this is the time that since we've done all of this pore declogging, exfoliation, oh my God, my skin feels so much softer. Every single time I do this treatment, I forget how great it feels. So now we're going to take that brand new healthy skin that is revealed at the surface, that is like reflecting this light because it's so well hydrated. And we're going to move on to how do we nourish it? How do we give it those building blocks to repair? And so I'm going to share with you today, I'm definitely going to use some of our Clinical Solutions boosters. I'm definitely going to use the hyaluronic acid and ceramide hydrator. But the first one I'm going to put on is our vitamin C plus resveratrol line reducer. So because we just prepped the skin perfectly for this, I'm literally going to take a few drops and I'm going to take the vitamin C and the resveratrol line reducer and I'm going to push it into my skin. Like my skin is like thirsty. It is like ready for this. I love it. Okay, it's definitely ready for this. So this is going to help brighten, tighten the skin, right? Because it's a line reducer. And the resveratrol is amazing. It's actually a great dermagrade ingredient. And now, once that fully absorbs, and do you want to know why it absorbs so quick right now? And that's because my skin is healthy skin. It's not trying to absorb through dead skin. We already exfoliated. So the skin at the surface, the cellular layer is super like ready to transmit things back and forth. That's why we always want to protect our skin so no toxins get into the skin. But now we're going to move onto our hyaluronic acid, love that, and ceramide hydrator. It is not a moisturizer. And you're like, Lisa, what is the difference between a hydrator and a moisturizer? Well, a hydrator is small enough to penetrate the skin. Okay, it's small enough to get into the cell layers and to really absorb. Now, if I wasn't doing this on camera, guys, I would be doing this like all the way from here up. And I definitely put some of this hydrator on the back of my hands because like this is where we tend to show our age a little quick. Make sure I get it down the center of my face because sometimes I just do the outside. And I'm gonna let this take a chance to fully absorb. It will take a couple moments for the ceramide to actually absorb into your skin, which is awesome. That means it's actually, your skin's healthy enough to absorb it and do good with it, because at night is our time that our body can heal and can repair itself. So we want to go to sleep with these great quality ingredients. As I talk about that, so that means like tonight we're doing this, you want to stay up for a good 30 to 45 minutes after this treatment to allow all of those good ingredients to absorb into the skin. Because if they haven't had a chance to fully absorb and you go put your head on the pillow now and you just like hydrated the pillow, and I definitely think your skin deserves it more than the pillowcase. All right, so now that the booster, so the booster goes at the bottom, like a booster seat goes underneath the toddler's bottom. This is the time that if you do have a regular, any type of serum, like our lifting serum, this is a great time to put that on. A vitamin C plus E serum, great time to put it on. Because I did 2 boosters, I'm really just going to go in with our nourishing oil. Again, I want to really hydrate the skin. So I love the nourishing oil. You can see how much thinner the nourishing oil is, yeah, than the boosters. The boosters are like, I'm telling you, it's like visiting the dermatologist office because they're derma grade. So you get dermatologist grade ingredients with cosmetic, right, good looking results. Oh my gosh, do you guys see how much more hydrated my skin is now? I mean, it was glowing and reflecting the light really well after we did all the exfoliation. But now, okay, and I don't think I brought my eye cream in here, but I will definitely put on eye cream before I go to bed because eye patches are for hydration. The eye patches are not an eye cream, okay? So I'll definitely put that on before I go to bed. I'm going to let the nourishing oil soak in, and then I'm actually going to put on the oil-free hydrating gel. So I like to put this on rather than my regular nighttime moisturizer, which is the Repair, because after a treatment like this, I want to put on ingredients that are basically narrow focused, right? So the boosters have their specific focus, like hydration or line reduction. This hydrator has the specific focus of just hydrating, whereas my night cream does a little bit more than just that. So I know it seems like I'm putting on a lot, but like my skin will absorb this quickly because we did all that massive exfoliation. So when your skin is healthy, it can absorb so much more proper hydration because it's healthy skins. It's just like, you know, like if you ever over like super dehydrated and you've been like in the sun, you're not going to guzzle a gallon of water right away. Your body can't tolerate it. It would, like, your stomach would literally push it back up. So because this skin is healthy now, it is absorbing all of this. I love this treatment because not only is my skin softer, but I like to see how much hydration is happening. Now, this is the last step. You don't have to do it. I'm going to tell you why I like to do it. And that's because it works overnight. Anything that's going to work while I sleep and do something more is worth it. So this Time-Wise Moisture Renewal Gel Mask is the last step that I put on, right? We have deeply exfoliated our skin. We have got out all the gunk in our pores. We have nourished with vitamin C, with hyaluronic acid. We have hydrated, right, with our moisture, with our hydrating gel. Now, I'm going to put a hydrating mask on. And you're like, Lisa, you already put your moisturizer on. Why are you putting a mask on? Because it's a leave-on mask. Okay, so I'm going to show you on the back of my hand how thick and rich this is. I love it. Okay, so you could actually use this like a regular mask and put it on after your cleanser. Leave it on for 10 minutes and then rinse it off. But why rinse off goodness that you can leave on your skin? Okay, so I'm putting a nice thin layer of this on. I will put it on the back of my hands as well, because you guys know how much I like to keep my hands hydrated so they do not give away my age. This will take about 25 minutes to set. That's why I want you guys to stay up for like 30, 45 minutes. It'll take 20 minutes to set so that it's not tacky. But I'm super excited. Hold on, let me see if I can turn my light up. Maybe not. Do you guys see? My skin is so much brighter, so much shinier. And that's just because it's extra hydrated. I get it. I will always have darkness underneath my eyes because I have a lot of blood vessels there. But I'm good with it. Awesome. So I hope you guys learned that you can layer at-home products to get a spa-like result. If you have some questions or you want to try something out, contact me or message your beauty consultant. But this is definitely one of those treatments I make sure I do at least once a month to reset. And that way I know I don't have like that buildup of skin, but it's going to help the skin heal faster. And if the skin heals faster, that means it's younger looking skin coming to the surface. So thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Feel free to post anything in the comments or tag somebody you know that would absolutely love this. We have a powerful pink on purpose night, and I want you guys to remember that you are worthy of feeling beautiful always. Take care.